Quebec is now including vehicles that produce emissions in its zero-emission strategy. The province wants to see 2 million electric vehicles on the road by 2030 and completely ban the sale of gas and diesel cars by 2035. To reach that goal is set sale quotas for automakers. But the CAQ government now says it needs to be pragmatic and adapt to the changing economic context, especially the tariff war with the US. That's where the changes come in. Quebec's zero-emission vehicle norm is a point-based system. Now, plug-in hybrids with more than 80 kilometers of autonomy receive half a point. Moving forward, they will get a whole point, just like a fully electric car. Plug-in hybrids with less than 80 kilometers of autonomy and also non-rechargeable hybrids, which produce emissions, will now be counted in the quotas. They will receive half a point. But this industry expert says non-rechargeable hybrids still pollute, so automakers shouldn't be getting any credit for them.
I bought my first hybrid a quarter of a century ago. It was an innovative technology a quarter of a century ago, just like DVDs. Who would buy a DVD today? So to me, hybrids make no sense.
Breton says the change should be temporary.
I'm being reasonable here, and I'm saying we have to be ambitious, but in the short term, there's so much turmoil that for us to lower our targets between now and 2030 is something that we can feel comfortable with.
The CAQ government is now calling on the federal government to change its own EV sales mandates. It comes as automakers are putting pressure on Ottawa to scrap it altogether, saying there's a significant drop in the number of EV sales and exports. But this environmental group says removing the target is too dangerous.
The Trump administration will not be there forever, so we need to be really, really careful when we do this kind of rollback. The transition is underway in many places around the world, and Quebec needs to keep its leadership position in North America.
Breton says EV sales should pick up again once the federal government restarts its rebate program. Quebec currently has a rebate program, which is set to be phased out by 2027.